Stephen Cohen in London, and these the top stories in Al Jazeera. The US President and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have held talks in Washington. In a televised statement, the two leaders admitted to differences over how to achieve a new Palestinian state, but reaffirmed the bond of friendship between the two countries.
Dominique Strauss-Kahn has resigned as managing director of the International Monetary Fund. The fund put out a statement just after midnight Thursday saying Strauss-Kahn had submitted his resignation effective immediately. In his letter, Strauss-Kahn told the board, "I deny with the greatest possible firmness all the allegations that have been made against me. I want to protect this institution which I have served with honor and devotion, and especially, I want to devote all my strength, all my time, and all my energy to proving my innocence." Strauss-Kahn is scheduled to be in court Thursday. He's accused of sexually assaulting a maid at a New York City hotel. The IMF says they will start the search for a new managing director shortly.
This is very little. This is not big idealism. It's a very apolitical thing.
As former IMF boss Dominique Strauss-Kahn is released on bail on sex assault charges, speculation is building around who will replace him. Traditionally, the organisation is led by a European, but Peter Chowler of the Bretton Woods Project told Al Jazeera the IMF needs to think bigger.
And what we need actually for the IMF is not somebody who's just there to manage a debt crisis in Europe at this time. We need somebody who's there to reform the institution over the long run and deal with the major global economic problems we have.
I don't believe your stories anymore.
Khan's stunning departure.
Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. said a grand jury has returned a 7-count indictment against Strauss-Kahn based on evidence provided by New York authorities.
Under American law, these are extremely serious charges, based on the grand jury's determination that the evidence supports the commission of non-consensual, forced sexual acts. The defendant was indicted on all of the charges presented to the grand jury.
Those charges include a criminal sexual act and attempted rape. Strauss-Kahn denies the allegations. His supporters in France say he is the victim of character assassination by political opponents to preclude his candidacy for the presidency of his native France.
No incentive to stay in this
Despite pleading innocence, the images of Dominique Strauss-Kahn in handcuffs was unbecoming of the leader of the global banking institution. Guilty or not, many, including U.S. Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner, says the damage has already been done.
Of course, I can't comment on the case, but he's obviously not in a position to run the IMF.
Chancellor Angela Merkel says developing economies have a legitimate claim, but only in the medium term.
In the present situation, when we have significant problems with the euro, and the IMF is very much involved there are arguments to propose a European candidate and support him in the international community.
Together, the United States and European nations hold more than 50% of the voting power at the IMF.
His deputy, John Lipsky, an American, will serve as acting managing IMF director.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.